on CV writing with us. Thank you.
Right. Good evening, everyone. What I'm going to do, she said that I'm going to teach you about how to write a CV. So first of all, I'm going to, because I want you to feel comfortable and how this session to be carried out. මම සිංහලෙන් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් දෙකෙන්ම කරන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඔයාලට මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට මොන වගේ දේවල් මොන හරි clarify කරගන්න තියෙනවා නම් ඔයා මට අත උස්සන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් chat line එකේ දාන්න පුළුවන් හැමදේම කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. So before I go ahead with the presentation of the CV writing, what I'm going to do is just to give you a brief about what Brandix is. So Brandix is the Sri Lanka's largest apparel exporter, and right now we are more than 1.15 billion annual turnover company. දැනට අපිට 55000කට වැඩිය team එකක් ඉන්නවා. දැන් මට කියන්න පුළුවන් 60000කට වැඩිය කියලා, and it's growing day by day, and we are located in 11 countries, and then we have a vertically integrated supply chain also. මෙයාලා තමයි අපේ partners, business partners: Mast Global, L Brands, Brand. Group M, Incube, Pioneer, Fountain Set, and Pacific Textiles. ඔයාලා සමහරට මේවා දැක්කම මේව මොනවද ඇඳුම් මහන අපි අහලා නැහැනේ මෙයාලගේ ඇඳුම් මොනවද එහෙම තියෙනවා කියලා අහලා. For an example, L Brands is the company, or you might have heard Victoria's Secret, VS. L Brands is the mother company. ඒ company එකේ ඇතුලේ Victoria's Secret, Pink, ඒ වගේ ගොඩක් companies එයාලා තියෙනවා. So our strategic partners are these. And then we have our supply chain partners. Sure, you have heard TJ Lanka, TJ Prince, TJ India is coming under our supply chain partners. And then we have Best Pacific, Ocean Lanka. And then we have our other areas of digitalization, Accenture, Info, and Brownsware, as well as Fast. And then our customers. I'm calling you Kodak strategic partners la Mast, L Brands, Brand. But these are our partners. I'm sure you have heard and seen many of these partners or these companies: Victoria's Secret, PVH, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, Gap, Old Navy. These are our customers, and our customers majority is in North and South America, North America and America, and then we have European customers as well as Asian customers as well. So let's move to the session. අපි දැන් session එක ගැන කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. The first thing is build an effective resume, or how to write a CV. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කියනවා නම් කොහොමද අපි CV එකක් ලියන්නේ. Importance of an effective CV, නැත්නම් resume. Nobody can ever underestimate how important it is to have a good resume. You have a less than 30 seconds, either pass or fail in all important first look. අපි කියනවානේ we always tell අපි හැමදෙස්සම කියනවානේ first impression matters. ඒ වගේ තමයි. When we send a CV, the first communication method with an organization is the CV. පළවෙනියටම අපි company එකට අපි ඉස්සරහම ගිහිල්ලා මම interview එකකට ආවේ කියලා gate එක අපි හිටගෙන ඉන්නේ නැහැ. The first thing that we do is we see some kind of an vacancy online or in the papers or anywhere. The first thing that we do is we send the CV. So ඔයාලගේ CV එක තමයි evaluate කරන්නේ පළවෙනි. So your CV has to be selected first for you to be called for an interview. So that means your first method of communication, that is the CV, has to be perfect. අපි CV එකක් ගැන කතා කරාම what are the areas that should be there in the CV? The main areas is personal details. The personal details kyati? What do you think? Personal details can be your name. The main important thing is your name. So CV එකට අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙන්න ඕනේ නමක්. ඒද අපි දන්නේ හරි මේ CV එක කාගේද කියලා අඳුරගන්නේ ඔයාගේ නම. දැන් නම තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි බලන දෙයක් තමයි හරි මෙයා CV එකෙන් සිලෙක්ට් කරොත් එහෙම අපි මොන නම්බර් එකකටද කතා කරන්නේ? මොබයිල් නම්බර් එක. දැන් අපි ගොඩක් COVID ප්‍රශ්නෙත් එක්ක අපි ගොඩක් emails පාවිච්චි කරන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. So with that coming in, you have to make sure that you have a email address. When I say email address, අපි Facebook හැමෝම Facebook එකේ ඉන්නවා. Facebook එකට log වෙන්න we have made us email address, right? But how often do we check that? Do you හැමදාම Facebook එකේ log වෙලා තියෙන email එක check කරනවා? මම හිතන්නේ. I don't check that. I don't think I have ever checked for the past 2 to 3 years. I have never checked this email. But so then when you are putting an email address in your CV, please put an email address that you check at least once in 2 days. Thus, දෙකට සැරයක්වත් check කරන email එකක් දාන්න, because most of the organizations, not only in Brandix, most of the organizations have started and is communicating through email, not phone calls. And when we talk about MT program, management training programs, there's a lot of applications coming. So for those, when we have to do, recently we conducted a small program for another university that is for a different, not for vacancies, but a different type of assessment center. All the communications were happening through one was WhatsApp and the other one was email. On the day of the assessment center, all the communication was done through email. So, මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ නම, phone number එක, then an email address that you at least check once in 2 days. දවස් දෙකකට සැරයක්වත් check කරන email එක check කරන විනාඩි 5ක් යන්නේ. ඒ වගේ you put an email address that is that you check at least once in 2 days. Right. දැන් මම ඔයාලගෙන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහනවා. ඔයාලට උත්තර දෙන්න පුළුවන් විදි දෙකක් තියෙනවා. You can put it in the chat. It's a yes or no question. And you can actually unmute and say ඔයාලට කතා කරලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. ප්‍රශ්න තමයි, do you think that a picture of yourself should be in your CV? ඔයාලා හිතනවාද ඔයාලගේ CV එකේ ඔයාලගේ පින්තූරයක් දාන්න ඕනේද නැද්ද කියලා? Say yes or no. මම තප්පර 30ක් දෙන්න ඔයාලට yes or no කියලා yes ද no ද කියලා ඔයාලගේ chat line එකේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. Yes කියලා මට එකක් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. Yes. No. Yes. No. Right. Majority කියන්නේ yes කියලා. ගොඩක් අය මෙතන ඉන්න කට්ටිය yes. හැබැයි මම කියනවා ඔයාලා දෙගොල්ලම හරි. Yes නැත්නම් no. When you're putting a picture of yourself, it is up to you. If you are comfortable, ඔයාලට comfortable කියලා හිතනවා නම් to put a picture of yourself, you can go ahead and put it. But when you put a picture of yourself, ඔයාලා පින්තූරයක් දානවා කියලා තීරණය කරොත් එහෙම, you have to make sure that the picture is taken properly. නම් මං කිව්වේ නෑ ස්ටුඩියෝ එකට ගිහිල්ලා ගන්න කියලා නෙවෙයි කියන්නේ. හැබැයි you have to make sure that is taken properly. මොනවද මේ properly කියන්නේ? හැමතිස්සෙම කොහොමද දැන් පින්තූරේ දාන්නේ? If you decided okay හරි මම මගේ පින්තූරේ මං CV එකේ දානවා. First thing, your dress, what you're wearing. මොනවද අඳගෙන ඉන්නේ? Normally, පින්තූරය CV එකේ දාන පින්තූරය ගද්දි wear something that you would wear to office. Office එකට අඳගෙන අඳුම ගන්න. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් casual t-shirt එකක් නෙවෙයි boys shirt එකක් අඳලා and ladies you can wear a top which is appropriate for office environment and take the picture එකක් ගද්දි go in front of a clear background. කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් light color background එකකට විත්‍යාවක් ඉස්සරහට ගියත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මන්නෙන් සුදු පාට විත්‍යාවක් ඉස්සරහට ගියා. Everyone has a smartphone now, a good smartphone. Eking pintura karagana. You can put that picture in the CV. Please don't put pictures that you have taken on trips where you have gone in front of trees, to waterfalls, to mountains, to trees. Ever done and don't put them. Because I'm telling this because we have seen CVs like that. That you have gone on trips and then soon you have taken that picture and put it in the CV. No, because you're applying to a professional organization. So if you decided, I'm going to put a picture of myself in my CV, then please follow those guidelines. And if you say that, okay, I'm not comfortable putting my picture in the CV, then you don't have to. It's just that it gives your CV a face. So right, when you come for an interview, we'll see, okay, because we can match your face to your CV. So because of that, don't put a picture that you have taken about 15 years ago. Don't put that. අවුරුදු 15කට කලින් ගත්ත පින්තූරයක් හොඳ පින්තූරයක් තියෙන ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් විදිහට ඉන්න. Don't put that. Put a picture that you have taken recently. So that's your personal details. So personal picture. When you're talking about again personal details, name, contact number, email address. What are the other personal details? Personal details. I have seen CVs with marital status, gender, nationality. You don't have to put. I'll tell you why you don't have to put, because one thing is we organizations like Brandix, we don't look at the gender when it comes to vacancies. We don't look at the marital status or your nationality when you're recommended for a mainly not nationality but the race. Mona jati edikela we don't look at it because Brandix goes as an equal opportunity employer. Nationality sometimes we look whether if you are a foreign national අපිට ලංකාවේ employ කරන්න ඕන නම් නීති තියෙනවා අපිට වෙන රටක කෙනෙක් employ කරනවා නම් අයි ලංකාවේ කෙනෙක්ව employ කරන්න බැරි මේ role එකට මේ role එක ලංකාවේ knowledge එක නැද්ද all those things we have to give to get you the visa. So because of that only we sometimes look at the nationality, but race, marital status, gender, we don't look at. One thing that you can put where all your date of birth to show that you're Sri Lankan, to show that you're 18 and above, you can put your national ID card number, NIC number. When you're putting your personal details, you can add that number, national ID card number. So from that, we'll know your date of birth, where you're from, and your gender. If you want to know, from that we can figure it out. So those are the personal details that you should definitely put in your CV. ඒවා තමයි ඔයාලගේ CV එකේ අනිවාර්යෙන්ම දාන්න ඕන දේවල්. ආයෙත් මම කිව්වොත් එහෙම නම, phone number එක, email address එක, NIC number එක, and you can put your address as well. Address එක දාන්න කියන්නේ for us to see, okay, if we are inviting you for a physical interview. Physically or interview කරන්න આવොත් එම if you are in somewhere in, let's say that you are from particular and you have to come to Colombo. So අපිට කියන්න බෑනේ හෙට උදේ දැන් මේ වෙලාවට කතා කරලා හෙට උදේ එන්න කිව්වොත් it's not practical කියන්නේ. එතකොට so to look at that, it's good to put your email address, your home address, but it doesn't matter that where you live to your job role. But right now, then almost all the interviews happen online, so you don't have to worry about that much. But it's good to put. Right. So that is personal detail. Personal profile. The මොකද්ද මේ personal profile කියන්නේ? Personal profile කියන්නේ where you put a small description. Page දෙකක් තුනක්කින් put a small description on what your goal is. You start with I am and you write. I am currently an undergraduate of Miami University studying this subject, and then you can write about 2 to 3 sentences about yourself as an introduction. And also personal profile, you can say that okay hari mama meka daanna mama daanne naha, you can decide. But from personal details is mandatory. Aniwaryen personal details daanna. Personal profile එක අපිට comfortable නම් ලියන්න පුළුවන්, comfortable නැත්නම් ලියන්න නැතුව ඉන්න පුළුවන්. But ඊළඟට එනේවා අනිවාර්යෙන් දාන්න. ඊළඟට එන්නේ major achievements, work experience, educational qualifications, professional qualifications, training courses, other experiences, interests, and references. Now, as university students, university so you might be looking for a permanent opportunity or entry level job opportunity or an internship. The first thing that you should put is educational qualification. First thing is educational qualifications. Educational qualifications දාද්දි ඒ main topic එක ඇතුලේ පළවෙනි point එක වෙන්න ඕනේ your degree. මොකද දැනට ඔයාලා ළඟදිම දැන් ඔයාලා follow කරන්නේ ඔයාලගේ degree එක. මොකද මම සමහර CVs වල දැකලා තියෙනවා ඉස්සෙල්ලම දාලා තියෙන්නේ O level. මොකද ඒක තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලම කරේ. නෑ. දැන් කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? ඒක තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලම එන්න ඕනේ. If you are doing your undergraduate degree as you are, you have to put your undergraduate degree. So when you're putting, this is let's say that you're doing finance කරනවා නම් හරි. නැත්නම් business administration, bachelor's in business administration, මොන year එකේද out වෙන්නේ? 2023 for the university එක as a major subject එක දාන්න පුළුවන්. මොනවද කරන්නේ? දැන් subject එක දැම්මේ නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේ current GPA එක දාන්න. ඒකට ඔයාලගේ degree එකේ නම මොන year එකේද out වෙන්නේ? ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලගේ current GPA එක දාන්න පුළුවන්. Then what you can do is next is your advanced level. මොකද A level කරේ university එකේ යන්න කලින් ඊළඟට දාන්නේ your advanced. When you're putting your A level, you can put all the subjects that you did. That's 3 subjects that you did. Let's say that you did biology, chemistry, physics. You have A, B, C, whatever the results that you have, you can put that. And the next one is, so when you're writing GCE advanced level, you can put your school and which year you did. And then you put your subjects. These are the subjects and these are the results for each subject. And then you put your O level. When you're putting your O levels, because we all did similar subjects, right? Math, science, language, and then English, and then few other religion, all those subjects are similar to everyone. So because of that, you have to make sure that you write how many A's, how many B's, how many C's that you have O levels. So when you're writing your O level results, GCE ordinary level, which year you did it, in which school you did it, and then you write your results. How many A's, how many B's. You don't have to elaborate on which subject and which you got. And I have seen some advertisements, job advertisements saying that you have to have a A or a B or a C for mathematics and English. It's not from Brandix. We never specify it because we we don't look at all the subjects. It's just that your experience and your degree matters to us. But some I have seen most of the state government opportunities, they look at this. So for that, what you can do is in O level, if they have specifically asked job advert එකේ කියලා තියෙනවා නම් O level වලට ඒ ගණන් වලට A එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ නේද? C එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ මොන හරි ඉල්ලලා තියෙනවා නම් then you specify. General GCE ordinary level මේ අවුරුද්ද කරේ මේ ඉස්කෝලේ A 7යි B 2යි එහෙම දාලා then mathematics අහලා තියෙන එක ඒකේ ඔයාලගේ රිසල්ට් එක දාන්න. So then it is clear. And then if you have work experience, work experience තියෙනවා නම් you can put work experience. But if you don't have work experience, ඒ topic එක අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. work experience දාද්දි ළඟදීම කරපු එක දාන්න ඕනේ උඩින්ම. පාරණේවා ඊටපස්සේ. And then your professional qualifications. Whatever the professional qualifications that you do, because educational qualification is different from professional qualification. Educational qualification කියන්නේ ඔයගේ O level, A level, degree එක master's PhD. Professional qualification කියන්නේ ඔයගේ profession එක. සමහරවිට ඔයාලා දැන් කරනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන් nano technology කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි සමහරවිට ඔයාලා HR වලට කැමති වෙනවා. HR තමයි ඔයගේ profession එක වෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඔයාගේ profession එකට අදාළ qualification ඔයාලට අනිවාර්යෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලට nano technology degree එක තියාගෙන ඔයාලට HR නැත්නම් finance කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ ඔයාලට මේ professional qualifications follow කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒකින්ද අද හිතන්න හරි මම nano technology තමයි කරන්නේ. හැබැයි මට මෙන්න මේ පැත්තෙන් තමයි ඉස්සරහට යන්න ඕනේ. ඒකට මම මේ වගේ professional qualifications තමයි මම අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙනවා. Then the next topic is, again, when you're writing about your professional qualifications ගැන ලියද්දී ළඟදීම කරලා තියෙන එක ඩිග්ම ලියන්න. Latest on the top. Yeah. See, training courses, English courses, IT courses, whatever that you do, training courses. The next thing can be your major achievements. University එක කාලේ මොනවාද achievements? ඊට පස්සේ school කාලේ major achievements ටික ඔක්කොම දාන්න. If you have other experiences, volunteer කරලා තියෙනවා නම් ඊට පස්සේ club based society president නැත්නම් volunteer එහෙම තියෙනවා නම් ඒවා other experiences දාන්න. Interest අනිවාර්යෙන් දාන්න. මොකද we are not any organization. ඕනම organization එකක් බලනවා මෙයා වැඩ කරන කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි. Right? Anit areas were for an example, if I put my interest, I like photography, wildlife photography. So something that I put in my CV is that. So like that, I do. So that we look at in a CV as CV ekadi අපි මේක බලනවා. හරි මෙයාගේ okay හරි මෙයාගේ education qualifications මේ work experience මේ මොනවාද මෙයා ආයේ මේවට අමතරව කැමති කියලා. Just to see හරි මෙයා අපිට balance person කෙනෙක්. වැඩම විතරක් නෙවෙයි අනිත් කරන්නේ other interests තියෙනවා. And then as you are university students, if you have work experience, then you're writing your references. Referee කෙනෙක් දානවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් ඔයාගේ order work experience තියෙනවා නම් කෙනෙක් ඒ කලින් කරපු හිටපු job එකේ reference එකයි ඊට පස්සේ university එකේ but if you don't have any work experience, you can obviously put 2 references from the university. That's no problem. But you have to make sure that you tell the referees. Reference because we recruitment we finalize the reference check करना. ඉස්සර මල්ට කතා කරනවා හරි මොනවද references අපිට දෙන්න මේකට job එක select වෙලා ඉන්නවා කියලා. හැබැයි සමහර organization තියෙනවා they don't contact you, they already have spoken to your reference. So ඒක නිසා make sure that they give a proper introduction about yourself and how good you are to the selected job. Make sure that you inform reference වලට කියන්න I sir and madam මම මේ මගේ CV එකේ reference විදියට දානවා කියලා. Just keep them informed so then someone calls them, they can give you a good reference. Right. So මේක තමයි දැන් CV එකේ තියෙන structure එක. මේක තමයි සාමාන්‍ය CV එකක් ගත්තාම මෙන්න මේ විදිහට තමයි CV එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියනවා. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉස්සරහට ගියොත් එන්න මෙතන CV එකක්. දැන් අංක කතා කරේ අට පේන ඇති මෙතන එයාගේ phone number එක, email address එක මෙතන ඔයාලට මෙහෙම දාන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඒ වුණාට ඔයාලගේ address එක දාන්න. මේ format එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔයාලට මම වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් දෙන්නම්. මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එකේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන් දැනට ලෝකයේ පාවිච්චි කරන මොන වගේ CVs මොන වගේ CVs types තියෙන කියලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මේක example එකක් විතරයි. ඔයාලට ඔයාලගේ CV එක හදන්න. අර පේනවා මෙතන remember to smile. If you are putting a picture of yourself, please put a picture of yourself in pintura දාන්න. Right? Personal detail. මේ විදිහට ඔයාලට ක්‍රියේටිව් වෙන්න පුළුවන් CV එකක්. අට hello දෙයක් දාන්න ඕනේ. ඔයාලට දාන්න පුළුවන් I am Prageet. අමලියන I am Prageet. I am a assistant manager designation එක දාන්න පුළුවන්. එතන තියෙනවා pick attributes which describes who you are and elaborate on same with your ambition. මෙතන ඔයාලගේ personal profile එක දාන්න මම කිව්වේ පේලි දෙකක් තුනක් දාන්න කියලා. මෙතන මේ ෆෝ එකේ දිගටම නැතිනම් කතා කරලා තියෙන මේ විදිහට දාන්න. මෙතන දාද්දි ඔයාලව හොඳටම පැහැදිලි කරන වචන ටිකක් අරගෙන ඒක ඔයාගේ අනාගතයේ මොකද බලාපොරොත්තු. What is your ambition? එන්නේ ප්‍රශ්නට උත්තර ලියනවා වගේ පොඩිවට ලියන්න ඕන. ප්‍රශ්නේ තමයි what is your ambition? එන ප්‍රශ්නට උත්තරේ එතන එන විදිහට එතන ඔයාලට දාන්න. Then here ආගේ skills මොනවද කියලා දාන්න. Skills by this is a creative director's CV. ඒක නිසා හරි Photoshop ඔයාලට අවශ්‍ය skills ටික දාන්න. work experience ගොඩක් තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාලට පටන් ගන්න පුළුවන් work experience වලින්. හැබැයි ඔයාලට එහෙම university students, because you guys are university students, what you can do is you can take this educational qualifications here and then work experience and then the skills, interest, and you can put your social links. But when you are putting social media links, make sure that you put LinkedIn, Facebook. If you are putting, you have to make sure that there is no incriminating information or මොන හරි කාට හරි බැනලා හරි එහෙම දාලා තියෙනවා ඔයාලගේ Facebook profiles පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. Right now most of the organizations, when you go through the process of interviewing, we normally log into your Facebook and see මෙයා මොන වගේ දේවල් ගැනද කතා කරන්නේ. So make sure that you have a clear social media profile. Just if you are thinking of putting a social media, your Facebook or Instagram there, make sure that you keep that. But LinkedIn profile is something that we look at and something that a lot of organizations use to track you in the sense of get you into their organization. I don't know how many of you have LinkedIn profiles, but see if you start it today. අද පටන් ගන්න ගිහලා බලන්න හරි LinkedIn එකේ මොනවාද LinkedIn කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? LinkedIn is one of it's a social media platform, but social media platform for professionals. Taking job එකක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් අපි connect වෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙන companies වල දැනට වෙන companies වල CEOs ලා global companies වල CEOs ලා මොනවද කරන්නේ එයාලා මොනවා ගැනද දැන් කතා කරන්නේ so you will be up to date this will help you at the interview stage interview එකට යද්දී ඔයාලට මේක අනිවාර්යෙන් වැඩ ගන්න so what you have to do is just see right here you can see මෙතන ඔයාලට පේන්නේ එක page එකක් මම කලින් කිව්වා දැන් ඔයාලට මේ අන්තර personal details ගැන එහෙම කතා කරද්දී personal profile ගැන කතා කරද්දී keep your personal profile 2-3 lines if I say all ගැන ලියද්දී ඔක්කොම subjects ටික ලියන්න එපා that is because you have to make sure that your CV is not more than 2 pages or දෙකකට වඩා වැඩියෙන් කරන්න. Because you are university students, you are looking for internships and entry-level job opportunities. When you are looking for those opportunities, what happens is there's so much of applications come. For example, recently we opened about 2-3 months back, we opened an HR internship at Brandix head office. And then what happened was it was open only for those හතරක් පහක් උඩරම open වෙලා තියෙන නැති we got more than 400 qualified CVs. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ job එකට qualified වෙච්ච CVs 400කට ලං වෙන්න වගේ හදලා තියෙනවා. So then it's right now Sri Lanka we don't use electronic screening method or automated screening methods because we don't do that at the moment. But when I apply the companies, multinational companies, they have a system where CV is sent through a software where they pick up the keywords. තමයි shortlist කරන්නේ automatically shortlist වෙලා තමයි CVs එන්නේ but we don't do that so අර CV 400 someone has to sit down and go through all the CVs so because going through CVs is not that person's job එයාගේ daily work දවසේ වැඩ තියෙන්නේ CV බලන එක විතරක් නෙවෙයි they have very limited time to go through those CVs. So අපි පිටු හතරක් පහක් දාලා තියෙනවනම් then what happens is the person who goes through the CV will not have enough time to go through your CV. So අවශ්‍ය details තියෙන්නේ අන්තිම page එකේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට then you might miss the chance. So because of that, as you are looking for internships and entry-level opportunities, make sure that you keep your CV 2 pages long, not more than 2 pages. If page එකට තියනවා නම් ගොඩක් හොඳයි. සමහරවිට බැරි වෙනවා achievements එහෙම දාලා සමහරවිට pages දෙකකට යනවා. So make sure that you keep it from at least 2 pages. Then yes, the time that සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි average time එකක් බලුවොත් එහෙම අපර 45 අතර තමයි ඔයාලගේ CVs එක CV එකකට හම්බෙන්නේ. So within that 30 seconds you have to make sure that your CV gets selected. මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ ඔයාගේ CV එක තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම trial එකට යන්නේ නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා short list එක වෙන්නේ. ඔයාට කලින් ඔයාලගේ CV එක තමයි short list. ඒක නිසා you have to make sure that the CV is not more than 2 pages long. So this is a 1-page CV. And this gives a good idea of this person. I mean, මෙයා මොන වගේ කෙනෙක්ද? මෙයා shortlist වුණා නම් මේ නම්බර් එකට තමයි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. ඊමේල් එකක් යවන්න ඕන මෙන්න මේ ඊමේල් එකට තමයි යවන්න ඕනේ. මෙයාගේ මෙන්න මේ work experience තමයි තියෙන්නේ. වගේ make sure that you be creative when you're writing your CV. So if you move Which one? Put your most important skills at the beginning. Skills are the skills skill button. Skills, you might have 20 skills that you have acquired throughout the years. एक जाती skills තියෙන පුළුවන්. දැන් මෙතන ගත්තොත් එහෙම WordPress, HTML, JavaScript ඔයාලට තියෙන පුළුවන්. Right? ඉස්සරහම බලන්න right. These are my skills. ඔයාලා ලියන හරිය. මේවා තමයි මගේ skills. Then what you do is you go back to the job advertisement. Job advertisement දැන් CV එකක් යවන්න මොකක්ද යම් කිසි job එකක් තියෙන හින්දා මේ job එකේ බලන්න හරිය. මෙන්න මේ job එක perform කරන්න එයාලා ඉල්ලලා තියෙන skills මොනවාද? What are the skills that they have requested from you in the job advertisement? Job advertisement එකක් ගත්තාම කිතියන හරිය. මෙන්න මේවා තමයි අපි මෙන්න මේ වගේ කෙනෙක් තමයි අපි හොයන්නේ. කියලා තියෙනවා. So what you have to do is මෙන්න මේ වගේ කෙනෙක් මෙන්න මේ වගේ skills තියෙනවා. Then you look at Harry. You take the best skills in your skill list. ඔයාලට තියෙන skills වලින් හරි මෙන්න මේවා මගේ මට තියෙන skills මෙන්න මේ job එකට මෙන්න මේ job එක කරන්න වැදගත්. Then you put those skills here. That's what he said here. Put the most important skills at the beginning. The job එකේ you have to make sure that you customize your CV according to the job advert. Job එකේ advert ad එක තියෙනවානේ. දැන් යම් කිසි job එකකට apply කරද්දී ඒ ad එකට හරියන විදිහට අනිවාර්යෙන් job එකේ ආයේ CV එක customize කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒක අනිවාර්යෙන් ඔයාලා මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. හැම job advertisement එකකටම CV එක යවන්න බෑ. එක CV එක මම දැකලා තියෙනවා එක CV එකක් intern finance උත් වෙනවා intern HR උත් වෙනවා එකම CV එක එනවා එකම විදියට. You can't do it. ඉස්සරම එක CV template එකක් හදාගන්න හරි. මෙන්න මේක තමයි මගේ CV template එක. ඊපස්සේ මගේ අවශ්‍ය details ටික fill කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ? හැම job advert එකකම දාද්දි දැන් skills අපි බලුවේ. මේ වගේ skills අවශ්‍ය ටික ඉස්සරහම දාලා ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගේ educational qualifications අදාළ විදිහට මම කියන්නේ ඇයි බොරු දාන්න කියලා නෙවෙයි අවශ්‍ය විදිහට highlight කරන්න. ඔයාලගේ educational qualifications ඒ job එකට ගැලපෙන විදිහට ඔයාලගේ තියෙන educational qualifications වලින් highlight. එතකොට අර තප්පර 30 ඇතුළත බලන පුද්ගලයා ඉන්නවනේ then the person who goes through the CV will definitely see alright okay this person has the required qualifications and the skills that we want. Okay, this CV is shortlisted. We highlight or we make sure that the CV is customized to make sure that your CV is shortlisted. You get a chance to face an interview. The next point is keep the layout and design legible, consistent, easy to follow, good, clear headings, large and easy to read, typeface such as Times New Roman, Korea and Yale. Keep the layout and design legible. Okay, okay. මේ විදිහට පැහැදිලිව layout එක යන්න. මම මේ slide ඉවර වුණාට පස්සේ මම website එකක් පෙන්නන්න ඒ website එකට ගිහලා දැනට තියෙන CVs බලන්න පුළුවන්. But when you're doing your CV, make sure the design and the layout is legible. Consistent මේ විදිහට work experience, education qualification ඒ හැම විදිහටම හරි විදිහට කියන්න. Work experience, work experience copy किया कुछ नहीं तो ना तो work experience में एक बार जाना educational qualification एम ना तो make sure that it is properly consistent and clear with good headings. Now again, work experience, educational qualifications, skills, interest, how deliver Then the person who goes through your CV will make sure that, okay, all right, okay, these are the work experience that is easy for the person who goes through your CV. And one thing is, don't use different fonts. Handwriting fonts, don't use those fonts. Use a font that is very common and you can easily identify the words. Example that විදිහට New Times Roman නැත්නම් Korea and area ඊට පස්සේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් font size එක 12 11 12 විතර තියන්න. Then all the information that you have will fit into one or two pages. Orient your CV towards specific achievements rather than duties and responsibilities. हमारी CV के वाले work experience याद ही रहा from this year to this year I was working in this organization and ඊට පස්සේ when we take this example, you was the chief project manager of a company and then you put here saying major achievements වගේ ඒ කාර්යය අතරද these are the achievements. And it's the same for your university as well. Here you put your degree, you put your university name, which degree and which year, university name, and then your current GPA, current GPA. And then your major achievements, the major project that you did, whatever the areas that you did, the achievements, not the roles and responsibilities. Then write in clear, concise terms. Use active words such as accomplished, created, enhanced, launched, negotiated. මේ වචන අනිවාර්යෙන් use කරන්න. CV එක ලියද්දී I was able to accomplish, I created, I was able to enhance the process. I launched this project while I was in university. I was able to negotiate and get the university to agree on this type of a project. Like that, you have to make sure that you use these words because these are considered as active or positive words. Keep it neat. Highlight particular personal achievements. For then example මෙතන දාද්දී පැහැදිලිව කියන්න මෙතන පේනවා අපිට පැහැදිලි your work experience. So even work experience you can see clearly from which year to which year and even the next one. So make sure that is clear and neat and highlight particular personal achievements. Example, during my personal period as manager, revenue increased by 120%. Let's say that you're in the university, in my period in the university, I was able to invent this type of areas, or I was able to manage a project with 10 or 20 people. And then make sure that you highlight the achievements. So then the person who goes through the CV will catch the achievement. You have to make sure you have to think from the person who looks at your CV. Because they don't know you personally. So you have to make sure that you highlight the achievements so the person who goes through the CV or the person who doesn't know you will see and select you for the next steps of the interview. Put your work history and educational details in reverse chronological order. Most recent is first. Easy order. Right. So, be specific. Use numbers or percentage to illustrate your success. පැහැදිලිව ලියලා හරි ඔයාලා 10% of my project work was this. Like that, you can use numbers. And one of the most important things is the next one: spelling, grammar errors. This is because මේක මම පැහැදිලි කරොත් එහෙම spelling, grammar errors CV එකේ තියෙනවා කියන්නේ because we consider a CV is something that we use we ගොඩක් වෙලාවක් අරගෙන කරපු document activity. We take time to do the document because a CV is not an examination thing. Exam එකට ගිහලා ලියන්න and CV is something we sit down and work on. So if we see spelling and grammar mistakes in your CV, මොකද හිතන්නේ ආහාවි. මෙයා හරිම careless person. අය අපි එහෙම හිතන්නේ. Then let's say that we have selected the person who has careless mistakes like that. And then when you are given a task, let's say that you whatever finance executive executor that merchandise executor අපි recruit කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Then what happens is that you are given to order ඔයාලට දෙනවා හරි අපිට 10 fabric meters 1000ක් order කරන්න. then error එකක් ඉඳලා you order 10,000 meters of fabric. Then what happens is this 10 times the cost for the company. Because of that, we look at your CV spelling and grammar errors. This is something that we have to do. We have to go through අපිට හැමතිස්සෙම දවසට 15 පුළුවන් තරම් go through your CV and see if there's any spelling or grammar errors. But sometimes you might have gone through your you might have gone through your own CV so many times. එකක් spelling mistakes එකක් දෙකක් miss වෙනවා. Then what you can do? You can give it to someone. කාට හරි දෙන්න. Please check my CV for any spelling and grammar errors. Make sure that you do that because no one can copy the achievements. Copy your achievements. Achievements කාටවත් copy කරලා ගන්න බැහැ. Make sure that you give it to someone and then don't worry about the design of it because the design changes daily. You will see when we go into the other website, you will see how many designs are there in the world. Make sure that you give it to someone who can check your spelling and grammar errors because we consider those as careless mistakes. Right. This is something that you can do when you are going for a physical interview. Keep a hard copy version of with you. So you are ready for any inquiry. අපි ගොඩක් online කරන හින්දා hard copy එකක් සමහරට දෙන්න බැරි වෙනවා. If you are going for a physical interview, you can keep a hard copy. Sometimes වාගේ CV එක update කරලා තියෙනවා. You might when apply කරද්දී you might not have had the what do you call this your transcript. You might not have had the you might have not completed the degree. And when you're going for the interview might have had all the graduate final GPA. Then you update your CV and then you take it with you. Or even online interview I have recent my updated CV to you. Just have a look. Physical copy physical interview physical copy here's my updated CV. Right. So those are the few about 10 tips that you have to remember when you're writing your CV. අපි කියලානේ අපි දැන් කේක් එක හදුවා. සරලව අපි හදුවා right. මේ ඔක්කොම දාලා ingredients ඔක්කොම දාලා we made the cake. Right? Now the CV content is ready. But you have to make sure that you put the icing on the cake as well. So these are 4 types of CVs. මේ තමයි CV types 4 designs 4 how you can put your CV. I wouldn't recommend this one when make a product complicated. අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්න නැති makeup හැබැයි these three is acceptable. See what matches you. ඔයාලට personally ගැලපෙන මොකක්ද කියලා බලලා you can have a look at this is what exactly my මේකට තමයි මම මේ වගේ එකට තමයි මම දාන්නේ. And make sure that you adjust your CV to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a website right now. Just give me a second. My website, this is a website that I found, and this is just for your reference. Because this website needs, if you're making your CV, this website needs, you have to pay for the website. Don't do that. Make a reference. I'm going to put it to here. I'll go to the website and show you. Just see the website here. There are different type of CV types: basic, executive, college, creative, functional, modern, professional, simple. So you can go create what do you call this? Creating signing up is free. Creating a profile is free, but don't go and create what do you call this CV here, because they will ask for you to pay. It's just useless spending on that. But when you go and click on create my CV, you can create those CVs, and you can see different type of CV types. You can see you can see there are so many types of CVs that you can see. And also there you can get an idea of the covering letter. So if I talk a little bit about this covering letter, I'm going to stop sharing here. So covering letter කියන්නේ අපි ඇයි මේ job එකට මම සුදුසු කියලා ලියන letter එක. Sometimes not almost not all the organizations ask for a covering letter, but sometimes there are chances where you have to submit a covering letter. So in a covering letter, what you have to do is you have to write a page of why you are suitable for this job. First, you introduce yourself, and then you introduce what are the why you are the best person for this job opportunity, and then you write a small conclusion. That's it. Job that's it. Conclusion. You can get an idea of the same from the website. That is for your knowledge. It's for you to have a look at it. But getting back to the presentation here, you can see that there are different type of CVs. But this is what is right now. Make sure that, because then ගොඩක්ම දැකලා තියෙනවා යුනිවර්සිටි career days වලට ගියාම යාළුවෝ දෙන්නේ තුන් දෙනෙක් එකට එනවා, and when they give me the CV, you have the same type of format. නම qualifications දෙක තුනක් තමයි මාරු වෙන්නේ format එක. Don't do that. Don't go and copy someone else's format. Have your own format. Okay? Because when you apply for the job opportunity, there can be only one or two vacancies. You have to make sure that you come out on the top. You are the person that the organization selects. So the design of the CV matters, because the first thing that we look at is, as soon as we take something into hand, පත්‍රේ මොනවද තියෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න කලින් අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා බලන්නේ මොකද තියෙන්නේ කියලා. ඒක නිසා you have to make sure that the design is eye catching. Designs like this is very eye catching. So don't use a lot of colors. ගොඩක් පාට කරන්න යන්න එපා. Have simple few colors and make sure that you put the information that is needed there. So if I take you through the whole process again one more time of මේ CV එක මොකක්ද කියලා අනිවාර්යෙන් දාන්න ඕනේ personal details. මම කිව්වා කලින් personal details කියන්නේ your name, contact number, email address, NIC number, address. If you are comfortable කියලා හිතනවා put a picture which is professional looking. And then you write the personal profile that should be not more than 2 or 3 lines long. And then as university students, you start with your educational qualification. And then your work experience. And then qualifications කියන්නේ ඔයාලට මේ අනාගතේ ප්‍රොෆෙෂන් එකට මොන වගේ ඒරියා එකකින්ද ඔයාලට යන්න ඕන කියලා මේකෙන් තමයි අපි බලන්නේ. Professional qualification, this person has done a degree in nanotechnology, but this person is interested in finance, so they have done SIMA. Like that, we will look at it. And also you can apply to those job opportunities by having that professional qualification. Because having a degree is a entry qualifications to an executive job opportunity. But it doesn't say that you have to go in the area that your degree is. Because there are employees, there are directors who have started doing, for an example, there is a director who is done, not a director, but a senior general manager who has done HR, but they are right now a senior, they are next to the director, next in line for the director to who's in marketing. HR කරලා marketing director වෙන්න ඉන්නේ. So like that, your professional, whatever the qualification, professional qualifications that you do, it will make sure that you get into that profession. So next thing is professional qualification. Then your training courses, other experiences, interests, and references. And when you're writing, everything, make sure the latest on the top. ආලාවෙදිම කරලා තියෙන කී Make sure that you remember to smile in your picture, capture all the information. Don't go more than 2 pages long. Itu දෙකකට වඩා වැඩියෙන් යන්න එපා. ඒක අනිවාර්යෙන් මතක තියාගන්න. And then CV clearly, make sure that you write your CV according to the job description. Job description के मैंने मिस किया सी लगा दिया ना, और CV के मार्क पर है CV का ये job पे क्या है? केवल पूरा contact use कराना. Make sure that you put your achievements and duties clear. Make sure that you start. I'm calling you again. Spellings, grammar mistakes, අනිවාර්යෙන් check කරන්න. hard copy එකක් අරන් යන්න interview එකට යනවා. අනිවාර්යෙන් you have to make sure that you have a design or some kind of designs where your CV is made sure that it is unique than the other CVs, so you can come out of the right. So මේක තමයි CV එක කියන්නේ කොහොමද CV එක මොකක්ද අපි CV එකකින් බලන්නේ ඊපස්සේ CV එක කොයි වගේද තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා මෙන්න මේවා තමයි දැන් තියෙන්නේ ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රශ්න අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මම දන්නවා ඔයාලට ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා බය වෙන්න එපා ඔයාලට අන්මියුට් කරලා අහන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රශ්න ඔයාලගේ චක්‍රාණිකෙන් මට දාන්න පුළුවන් කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. සිංහලෙන් නැත්නම් ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් දාන්න කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මම ඔයාලට උත්තර දෙන්න. ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ කියලා ඉන්න බෑ. මම ඔයාලට ප්‍රශ්න ගොඩක් තියෙන පුළුවන්. CV එක විතරක් නෙවෙයි ඉන්ටර්වියු එකේදී කොහොමද ඉන්ටර්වියු කරන මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න මම ඔයාලට උත්තර දෙන්නම්.